Sorry, I accidentally paused my last video. I'm just going to give you the accurate figure that I was just talking about in my other food video here. Um, so 2,000 calories. I'm just going to divide the normal weight for someone my height, which is about 171 pounds, and then it's about 5 pounds per inch. So if you're 5'3" and a quarter, subtract that from 5'9" and a half, that's about 6 inches. 6 and a quarter, and then multiply times 5. That's 31 pounds, so it's about 140 pounds for a person who's about 5'3", who would be eating 2,000 calories per day. So I'd be able to eat, I'm 171, I'm actually like 160, I'm a bit less than what normal BMI, what the higher end of normal BMI would be. So I'm going to divide that by 140. 171 divided by 140 is 1.2 times as much, so I'll multiply that by 2,000, and voila, you have 2,000. Okay, so that's right, 2,444 calories per day. So yeah, that's an easy way to calculate that. And if you go on websites that can list what your BMI should be, look that up first. So if you are thinking, well, I could probably eat more than 2,000 calories, um, 2,000 calories is good for the average human who's about 5'3", 5'3" 3 inches. And then if, let's say, if you're 5'11", you just find out what your max weight can be on that BMI range. So whatever that high end of normal is, the 25 BMI score, just take that, and then again, it's just sort of a rule of thumb, but take that weight and then divide it by 140, and then take that number and then just multiply that times 2,000, and you'll get, well, let's see, 5'11", 71 minus 63 inches. That is 7.7 inches. So if you multiply that by 5, which is the inch per pound or pounds per inch, 38.5. So 38.5 pounds plus 140 pounds for the 5'3" person, 2,000 calories. 178.5 pounds for someone who's 5'11". So take 178.5, divide by 140. I think it's actually 139.9, but 140 is fine. And he can eat 1.276 times as much. So just multiply that times 2,000, and you'll get 2,551 calories for someone who's 5'11". So I'm not quite there yet. I do want to be there someday, but I will stick with the 2,400 calories per day for now. So that's just a rule of thumb if you're thinking about that, or if you're less than 5'3", consider that too. If you're 4'9", just take those 6 inches, multiply times 5, and then you'll get the weight that you should be at. And so it's 5 inches per pound. So if you're 6 inches under 5'3", that's going to be 30 pounds. So that's going to be 110. So just take 110, divide it by 140, and then multiply that times 2,000. And then you'll get the number of calories you'll get per day. So it's probably around, well, I guess I'll just do that now. Um, um, let's see. So if someone who's 4'9", that's 57 inches divided by 63.3. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's yeah, that's 6 inches, 6.3 inches, 6.3 inches times 5, 5 pounds per inch. So that's 31.5 pounds less than someone who's 5'3", whose normal weight would be 140 pounds. So someone who's 4'9" should be 108 at maximum. So 108, I mean, again, muscle mass obviously matters, and body fat percentage matters too. So if you can get a body fat caliper, you can do that. But if you want to just check your body fat, I mean, just take your hands and check your body fat. You know what I mean? Just kind of jiggle yourself. But anyway, 108 for someone who's 4'9", so I'll divide that by 140 for someone who's 5'3" for 2,000 calories. So someone who's 4'9" can have 0.77 or 77% as much as someone who's 5'3". So I'll multiply that times 2,000. So someone who's 4'9" can have 1,550 calories per day. So yeah, that's just a good way to calculate that. If you're considering your height and your weight and your body fat, and you seem to have, I'm kind of fatty right now, so I should probably eat a bit less than 2,444 calories per day. But yeah, just take your height, and then you can do pounds by inch, 5 pounds per inch, and then you just find whatever your maximum BMI weight is, divide that weight divided by 140, and then just multiply whatever that number is by 2,000, and that's how you can figure out how many calories you should eat per day. And again, always exercise too. I do exercise, not quite as much as I should, but um, I'll try to do more, I guess. Anyway, I have one more thing here. I showed you this already, the zero sugar chocolate syrup, but I have this French's mustard. Oh, not French's, Heinz mustard. I should have bought French's because French's is what Rochester, New York is famous for, that company. But I have Heinz here. This is also really tasty. I've just gotten more into mustard lately. Never really liked it as a kid, but I've eaten it more now. It's good. Mustard with the perfect balance of flavor and tang. So it has some good tang to it. Yeah, this is good. Doesn't have any sugar. Doesn't really have anything in it. There's only 3% sodium too. It's basically just 3% sodium, and obviously has mustard seed in there, distilled white vinegar, water, natural flavors and spices, and turmeric, which is that plant. I don't know much about that though. Yeah, this is good. I put them on the Purdue chicken nuggets, so instead of ketchup, I put mustard on. Sometimes I'll use ketchup, but I've been trying to use mustard more because I've just kind of gotten bored of ketchup. So I'll show you my last food item here, and I'm glad that this. I originally was just going to talk about what food I had, but I'm glad I also talked about Super Size Me 2 and the organic and cage-free labeling nonsense, which I'll credit um, Morgan Spurlock for. So check his film out, Super Size Me 2. It came out a while ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, I'm guessing. But that's a really good film if you want to learn more about that. And this is my favorite. This is the California Pizza Kitchen Barbecue Chicken. This is from Wegmans also, and this is really tasty. Barbecue seasoned grilled white meat, chicken, red onions, cilantro, mozzarella, and hickory smoked Gouda cheese over sweet and tangy barbecue sauce. And I have this every weekend. It's super tasty. It's 880 calories per pizza. So a bit high in terms of calories, but actually not that high. It's actually a middling in terms of how it relates to other pizzas in terms of calories. Sodium is very high. If you want to eat the whole pizza, that's going to be 84% of your sodium. Um, Sugars, 44%. But I'll look at the good stuff too here. Fiber, 14%. Protein, 81% of your protein. So if you need protein, this is a good choice. And it's leaner meat, chicken. Nothing wrong with beef or pork either, but if you want a leaner meat, that's good too. No vitamin D, but it has 50% of your calcium, 35% of your iron for your hemoglobin there, and then also has 10% for potassium. And potassium is really good for nerve control and muscle function. So it has a bit of potassium in there too, which is good. And yeah, this looks like it's relatively healthy. I'm just reading the ingredients here. I really don't know if I question the whole growth hormone thing. I mean, I've been eating growth hormones, RVST, in my food for a while. I've had food without RVST too, so and I'm relatively healthy. I haven't gotten sick in a very long time. I don't think since I was like 9 years old. So this looks like it's healthy, and that's sort of why I chose it to show at the end because everybody loves pizza. I love it, and this is a good healthy pizza that you can get. And if you like meat, has vegetables, so it's a good all around pizza. Has a lot of different ingredients and really tasty. So I highly recommend this here. California Pizza Kitchen. This is the barbecue chicken recipe. Crispy thin crust. It's not a thick crust, but it's not like super thin. It's like normal crust. A bit on the thin end, but it's really good. Made with natural chicken raised without added hormones. So I don't know. I mean, that's not. I don't. That's really not the same as the nonsense that I was talking about before. That's just stating that they're raised without hormones. So I guess that's good. I don't really know though, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna keep eating it because it's really tasty and it's relatively healthy too. So yeah, I was looking at this here. Oh, fat 5 grams, saturated fat 25% of your daily value. Sodium 20. This is for 1/3 of a pizza. So if you only want a third, this is what the for a third of the pizza is. I was naming what was for a whole pizza before, and I was listing the ingredients and the nutrition facts. Nutrition facts, sorry. So it's 290 calories for a third of a pizza, 25% of your daily value for saturated fat, and then let's see, 27% of your daily value for sodium, and then 9% of your sugar, 16 grams, 27% of your daily value for protein. So that's 27% for protein. And then 220 milligrams of calcium. That's 20% of your daily value for calcium. So that's just for if you're interested in eating a third and not the whole thing as I was describing before. So 100% real cheese, no artificial flavors. Preservative-free crust. So that sounds good. Again, artificial flavors. I've had artificial flavoring in my food before, so that's not a big deal for me. Preservative-free crust. I suppose that's good. I thought preservatives were good, but I don't know. But yeah, 100% real cheese. So I don't know what faux cheese would be. It's not made from milk. I don't know what fake cheese is. I'll have to look that up. Maybe I'll just do that now. Real cheese versus